Yo, what up? I just wanted to make a video. Well, not really that I wanted. I mean, like, yeah, I wanted to, but you guys have been asking me so much for this, for the season two, not season two. I'm tripping, bro. For the Split2 settings. So it has now, it's now time for me to tell y'all the season. I mean, the Split2. I'm so dumb. The Split2 settings for this season. Um, Shout out to Pogvixie. I'll leave I'll leave his thing on my screen real quick I'll leave his thing on the screen real quick. I am sick, so my bad if I keep doing that with my nose, cause like I think I got the cold or something, but it's whatever. But I'm chilling now. But anyways, yeah, if it wasn't for him, this video would have been very delayed, maybe until like I guess until I would have found out how to do it. But he taught me how to do it. But yeah, these are my settings for the season. So we're gonna start out like always, where I always put, I'm gonna do a full settings video every single time for new players that, watch my shit. So for interact style, we're gonna put that on compact because, you don't really need a lot of, you don't need a really, like you should already see when, it should say if it needs it or not. Like if you have like a blue barrel stab and it shows gray, it'll already say you have a better one. So you don't really need to like see extra stuff. It already tell you. So that's why compact is good because it makes more smaller everything, makes it look cleaner. So that's why I use compact. For button hits, I have that off. Crosshair damage, I have this on X with shield. And then damage numbers, I have that on stacking. I don't know. Some people play on both. I think I used to play on both, but I think it distracts me, so that's why I just play on stacking. So yeah. Ping is gonna be default. I'm gonna try out faded next season. Um, to see what that's about. Maybe that can improve or something. Can improve your gameplay or something. This I have this on. Map rotations, I have this on because like I like to look at my map and knowing where I'm facing. So that's why I like using the map rotations, because sometimes I like look at the map and I get like confused on which way I'm supposed to be going, because since you have map rotation, the way you're actually facing is the way the map's actually going to be, or your little pointer is going to be pointing at the way you're looking at. So that's that. Weapon auto cycle empty. Uh, I hate I hate it changing. I mean, yeah, I hate it like swapping weapons for me when I know my mag is done. So for example, you use a whole clip of the R9 and then you like swap, but like since it's auto, it'll automatically swap for you, and then you'll tap it again, and then you'll go back to the R9 that has no bullets in the mag. So that can be annoying. That can mess you up sometimes. So that's why I turned that off, because my natural instinct is to swap weapons and shit. So I don't really need it to automatically do it and it just fuck me over. Auto sprint, this should definitely be on. Double tap to sprint should be off. Incoming damage feedback. I think I didn't mean to do that. I think I might try 2D next season, but for right now I like it on both. Damage or closes death box or craft menu. I have that off because sometimes I'd be like trying to body swap and there's a dude that shoots at me from far away, and then I can't body swap because they keep just shooting at me. That can be annoying as fuck. So that's that. And that could really help you, because if someone like shoots at you, like if you're having a 1v1 situation and someone's shooting at you, you can like body stop and they like shoot like one bullet at you, it won't kick you out. And if they shoot one bullet at you and you have it on, then it will kick you out. So that's why I recommend taking this off. But then we're gonna do this. I don't know what this is, but nah, I don't really touch it. So I just have that on. Oh, I think this tells you if like the like what it does. I might actually remove this. Hold up. Hold up. Let's find out what this actually does. That's Skull Piercer in the wrong category. Anvil. Yeah. It tells you on top on top of the gun what it does, and I think if you turn it off, let's see. Yeah, if you turn it off, it'll just so yeah, I recommend turning that off. I mean, like it's not really that much of a big deal, but I like it off more now. Streamer mode, I have that off because I don't really care. All of this I have enabled, I guess. Crossplay, of course, enabled. Performance display just tells you how much FPS you have. Since I'm on PlayStation, I have 60. And I like to see my ping, so that's why I have that on. Club invites, I have that on, I guess. Colorblind settings, I play on the last one because it just looks better. Subtitles, all this is default. Now we're gonna move to controller. Button loadout or layout. I mean, I play on Ninja. To be honest, I think Ninja has the best movement because you crouch with fucking R1 and you jump with L1, and so you only have to take you don't have to take your hands. I mean your fingers off the joystick when you're trying to crouch spam up close. And yeah, you don't have to crouch spam from like medium range because it's just gonna mess up your aim. So that's why I don't really recommend doing that. But yeah. Next we're gonna do stick loadout. Oh my God, why I keep saying loadout. Layout, that's on default. Interact, I have that on tap to use because you don't really need to, hold it to use something. Crouch, I have that on toggle because I don't like, holding it. It's just better because if you play on hold and you're trying to crouch spam, you do it so fast that like it doesn't actually crouch. You crouch more while it being on toggle. Aim, I have that on hold. I don't recommend playing on toggle unless you just can't. Survival slot button. This trigger. Wait, what? I don't know that. I didn't even know they added this. Well, this like, no way. They made it so you can Oh yeah. Well, if you have a hair limb and you really like to interact, you know, then yeah, turn that off. I'm definitely keeping this off because I love on my other account to spin my hair loom. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping that on from now on. That's definitely on unless you don't have a hair loom. But I don't really care about that dome shit. Like I forgot what they were called. I don't remember. Heat shields, I don't really care about that. L2 and R2 dead zones, I recommend playing on none because it'll like the triggers are more sensitive. So if your enemy's on maxed dead zone, then it might take a little bit for the game to read that they push the triggers. So it'll just be a little faster, like a couple milliseconds, but you never know, that can help you out. Menu response curve or speed. Uh, I play on half, I guess, because you don't really want it to go too fast. Because if you go too fast, then you're not really going to be accurate with what you're trying to loot. I used to play on very high, and it would just mess me up when I was trying to loot, so that's why I lowered it. If you're we're gonna do ALC, so these don't matter. Movement dead zone, small, invert look, off, vibration. Highly recommend playing vibration off. You might not, you might not like vibration off because it tells you when you're getting shot at, or if you're looting, it'll tell you. But you need to turn vibration off. It literally messes up your aim and you don't even know it. So I highly recommend you get used to that. Oh yeah, and if you want to change to ALC, like I said, um Pog Vixie, Pog Vixie, I think. He told me that, use the D-pad arrows to just go down and it'll just be hidden. I don't know why, but that's just the bug going on right now. But yeah, just go down with your arrows and you'll be in ALC. Turn it on. Dead zone, that's at 3%. Um, like I said, like look for your dead zone. Like it can be at 0, right? You know, you get stick drift. Then go into your settings, and if you guys didn't know that, didn't know this, you can actually use the little this thing, the circle right here, instead of using your D-pad, and you can put it at 1%. Oh my God, why did that make it worse for somehow? That actually made it worse for some reason than on being on 0. You can put it at 1, and then you can put it at 2. 2. I don't know if I would want to play on 2. It's a little bit, and then then you can just take it all off, and then use a D-pad to make it 3. So you can adjust to what you want. Auto threshold, to be honest, if I play on 3, I put it on 5. Used to be 6, but I changed that. I lowered it a little bit. I don't know why. It just felt more smoother for me. But let's say yours is more than 3. Like for example, well, not more than 3. If it's more than 10 or 9, if it's 9, then you're gonna wanna put your auto threshold on 5. Keep it on 5. And if it's like 0, if your dead zone is 0, and like you can play on 0, I don't know anybody that can play on 0 when they're like half linear or something, because you're gonna get stricter stick drift regardless. So yeah, so really, I recommend playing on this if you can. If you really can't play on this and just like stick drift, then keep bumping it up by 1. Use this like circle thing, the crosshair, to adjust it to what you can, and then I think leaving it on 5 is best unless you have more than 10. I said, then use like 7 or 6 auto threshold. And then response curve, I used to play on max linear, but and then it just became to the it just came to the point where your aim would not be steady at long range. So I wanted to improve on my long range, so I decided to put it on the 4. And I did try it on 5, but then at 5 it was just too stiff for me, so I put it on 4. And I think 4 is like the best for me. So yeah, definitely play on 4. Per optics, had that off. Don't really care about them. Yaw speed max, pitch speed max. Adjust to what you like. If you don't really like too high of a sense, then adjust to what you like. Keep moving the senses. This is for an ADS. I mean, this is for a hip fire sense. The first ones. These. Hold up. These are for hip fire. These are for aiming down your sight. Like when you're aiming your gun, that's the speed for that. For this, when you aim down your gun, and then hip fire. I like playing on max for that, so I keep it on max, but adjust it to what you like. I know you guys are gonna say, "Oh, that's way too fast," but lower it. That's what I mean. Lower it to what you like. Tell me what sense you like. If you like, let's say 4, then I guess you can play on like right here, like this. That's way too slow for me, so I like it maxed out. 4 could be like right here, here. 5 is probably like right here. 6 is probably like right here. 7, you just put it higher, higher. You just keep training, make it higher, higher. I do recommend on higher sense because when there's people on launch pad, you can easily track them like that if they're going right in front of your face. I did have to mute my mic because I had to blow my nose because I am very sick. I don't know if you can tell, but other than that, yeah, that's what I think you should do for that. And then all of these are 0. You don't need any extra shit. It's gonna mess up your aim. Yaw speed. I used to have this shit way higher, but I lowered it because the what is it? The linear just made it shake a little bit too much, so it would mess me up on long range. So I lowered it a little bit, and I think this is perfect. So 254 for this, 255. I do think anybody can play on this ADS speed. If you're a new player or advanced player, I think this is the perfect ADS speed for you, for anyone. And then everything's off, and of course you need aim assist and shit on. Because let me see myself. I've never played without aim assist. So basically, you don't have anything helping you to like stay on target, which is very hard actually. Oh my god, I feel so weird. But yeah, like you see, I don't have anything helping me stay on target, so it's just gonna make it way harder for you to to hit your shots, because when you have the aim assist on, then like, you know, it will pull it like you see right here, nothing's pulling it to help me stay on the target. You know, once it's on, you know, you see how it like pulls it a little bit, becomes a little slower. So yeah, I definitely recommend having that on. I might try to do like a challenge for like a week where I have no aim assist and see how good my actual aim can stay. And if I do actually improve on my aim, I might actually, you know, think about, you know, switching, taking aim assist off. So yeah, I highly recommend having this on, especially for the punches. Like, yeah, you don't really need having no aim assist on punches, because that helps you a lot. So have that on. Now video, to be honest, brightness really helps, because like when you're in a darker area, it will light up the place a little more. So let me see. So that looks it looks not good for me. So I like to put it like 3 ticks to the up, and yeah, it'll help you even more. Like when there's like a dark place, like a shadow place, like for example, right here, and there's like and their skin is dark, like you'll be able to see them a little more lighter, which means you'll be able to hit your shots more. And since you have the green thing, it'll be easier also to, you know, trap them. Field of view, used to play on max, but I switched to 108 because it just made it a little easier to hit your shots from medium range. So highly recommend switching to 108 if you play on a close monitor. If you play on a TV and you're like right in front of it, probably like 90, 80 s is pretty good. But you could try 110. I think on a big TV it'll be fine. But for a monitor, if you're right in front of it, I highly recommend 108. This you're gonna want a minimal, because if you don't really want your screen shaking way too much, might mess up your aim a little bit. So minimal, I think that's the best one. And for audio, um, to be honest, I put dialogue at 35, because you know sometimes it's really loud, and like I want to hear my teammates' comms more. I think they're more important than the dialogue, so I have that on 35. Music, I have that on 35, and then lobby music, I don't really want it. But like I feel like I should probably put that 35 too, because you know, I like some music. But other than that, I think that's all my settings, and I will be making a video on how to super jump with the path zip line. Well, I already have it recorded. I just, you know, haven't uploaded it because I wanted to get this one out first. But yeah, other than that, that's really all. And you know, watch my newest video, or my most recent video, which is, you know, roasting. Sorry, no, not roasting. Me reacting to what Omar SMS says on his tips, and a lot of people said, "Oh, I'm a hater and shit." Well, you know what's the truth? I don't care if you think I'm a hater. You know, fuck Omar SMS. I asked him for a 1v1 once on stream, not on stream, in his Discord server. He said he was gonna literally use me as a fucking warm up for his rank games. He said he was gonna get pred, and I'm like, bet, I'll see you in the range. Add me on PlayStation. He said, okay, I'll add you. In like a minute or so, I waited forever. I was actually live streaming that day. I don't know if some of you guys remember that day where I was waiting for Omar to send me a friend request so I can 1v1 him. But he never did it. He pussied out, and that's when I lost full respect for Omar SMS. That's why I say fuck you, and I don't care if you think I'm a hater. Technically, I am, but those tips, like, they kind of pissed me off, because he said ranked is he's basically saying ranked is useless, and that you shouldn't be playing ranked because they won't help you improve. But rank will help you improve. It'll help you improve to become a smarter player. So I highly recommend, you know, try out rank. And you know, other than that, that's all really I have to say. But yeah, thanks to Pog Pixie, you know, to for helping me, you know how to fucking see these ADS settings. Because if it wasn't for him again, I would be making this video hella delayed until, you know, I would have found out. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully I'm not fucking sick anymore, because this is really annoying. Yeah, peace.